These fellas, as you probably heard, are pretty well paid. Like pretty well paid more than teachers, policemen, dentists, doctors, and even sportscasters, for heaven's sakes. And that's from salary alone. There is also a lucrative side business for athletes, commercial endorsements and personal appearances to add a few more bucks.
Hitting fourth, the right fielder, number 31, Dave Winfield.
Winfield is one of the Padres in the $100,000 plus per year salary bracket who has picked up some extra bucks moonlighting in the past.
Hi, I'm Dave Winfield. Hi there, this is Raleigh Fingers.
Hi, I'm Randy Jones.
Randy Jones sells Datsuns, Raleigh Fingers sells RVs, Dave Winfield used to sell RVs, Jones also has his own radio show, and Fingers once sold us the Dry Look by Gillette, which can add to the rich look at the bank.
It says 2 or 3. I really don't know. I guess what they're saying is you can use those for the bed for the 60s, or you could use them for the 30, for that short 30, can you?
Walt Allen, president at Terry Allen Datsun in San Diego, who was skeptical of using athletes at all to sell his cars in the past, but changed his mind with Randy Jones.
I was really hesitant. I thought that getting involved with an athlete, there wasn't enough that a dealer could gain out of the relationship. I felt like it was a one-way street. They get a car, they drive it, they get the gas, and you get them to shake hands once every 6 months with the public, and you don't really get enough back. But I can truthfully say it hasn't been the case with Randy. It's worked out really to my surprise and really to my benefit.
It's going to be an all-star summer for San Diego, and for the all-star lineup in motorhomes.
Don Larson at La Mesa RV Center uses Padre reliever Raleigh Fingers for his TV commercials, has used Dave Winfield and even announcer Jerry Coleman in the past. He is sold on the athletes pitching his product, but he chooses carefully for the right qualities and no trade contracts.
A lot of it, we listen to the post-game shows and see how well they come across. I think this has a lot to do with it. It's not whether he's a superstar, because when Randy Jones started out, for instance, with Terry Allen, he was basically an unknown, but they stuck with him, and he turned out to win the Cy Young Award, and it's been a very good arrangement for both parties and a good relationship. We hope to build that same relationship with Raleigh, and we started that way with Dave Winfield, but because of being unsigned at the time last year, there was negative press, and so we broke the relationship off there.
There is a catch. The law recently has made it tougher on athletes, Randy Jones and all included, ruling that not only must they use the product, but now after a recent court case involving Pat Boone, an acne medicine that didn't work, the pitchman can also now be held responsible and liable for false claims along with the manufacturer. So when they say it, it better be so.
My agent Jerry Capstein, whenever I'm going to do a promotion of any type with advertising involved, I'm going to go across radio or television, I always run it by him to make sure that all legalities, I'm protected and things, so this doesn't happen to me.
Can it be a well worthwhile thing for athletes to lead to a lot of money?
Yeah, sometimes it can. If you get into a national commercial, something that goes across the country, you can get some pretty good money for it. I don't know what Pete Rose got for the commercials he's done, or I think Joe Namath did quite a few, but the only ones I've ever done have been locally here. I get so much a commercial, and it's nothing really big, but I'm sure Pete Rose is getting a heck of a lot more than I am.
And there are times, it is true, when athletes, not being professional announcers after all, can have some difficulties getting in the right words at the right moment.
It's going to be an all-star summer this year for San Diego, and for the
Take 3.
at the world's largest tree.
All right.
Damn! That about broke my ankle. So take it from me, Raleigh Fingers. When it comes to
Rewarding, but it can be frustrating. Chad Leitner, News 8.